You're tapped into the love offering, your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM. Your man RoJay holding it down. And I told you guys we had a special guest in the studio tonight. You hear him every night before the show starts because he sings my theme song. And he's definitely got a lot going on. So we're going to talk about it all tonight as we let him take over the show. My man Marquis Green. What it do, my boy?
Yo, what's going on? So happy to be here, sir.
So happy to have you here. I'm not even going to lie about that. Listen, we got a lot going on. We have a show this weekend. Of course, we're going to talk about that. We have an album coming in a matter of months. A lot going on. So tell me about the process. What has the process been like for you getting this new project together?
The process, Jesus. I would say that it's been a very long and tedious thing. It came with its own setbacks, but we are here. I had some very talented friends, producers working on it, and they created what I feel is probably the evolution, I guess would be the best word for it, the evolution of me. But that is not the title of the project.
We can respect that, but what is the title of the album?
Well, I wasn't going to say it, but because I'm here, and this is my chance to, toot my own horn. It's round two. It means a lot. It's the second time. It's my second album. It's me getting back into the musical ring, if you will.
Okay, and the first album was titled Pulse. You have this new album coming, round two. How would you say you've grown as an artist between projects?
Ooh, that is a great question. I would just say that I've found a way to be more myself in my music. Just being comfortable with who I am as a man, as an individual, as a human, and then inserting that into my artistry, because I think Pulse was very intimate for me, but it was still, I'm reserved a lot of it, in my opinion. I mean, people love what they love, but it's still, I'm not necessarily giving you everything that I got.
So is there like a barrier or a threshold per se when it comes to this project, or like all the gloves are off and I'm giving you all of it on round two?
I think that in my mind, I have opened up a lot more, but there's still so much more that I want to build off of this. So in a perfect world, this is round two is the beginning of another story.
For sure. Listen, my man Marquis Green is in the studio tonight. It's the takeover for the love offering. Now we got a show happening this weekend. We're going to talk about that, more about the album. We're going to revisit some throwbacks, all of it. So you're hanging out with me tonight, right?
Yes, sir. Lock the doors.
Well, let's get into it. Keep it locked right here. More on the way. Your inspiration station. Worship 94.5 FM. All right, lovers. You know what time it is. Time to dig into those crates for that way back Wednesday selection. This one, my man Michael Jackson with The Lady in My Life. Yeah, that's right. We're taking it all the way back to the Thriller album. Now this, along with Baby Be Mine, is one of only two songs on the record that were not initially released as a single, and it is the only song on the record which was never released as a single. So let's enjoy this one. The Inspiration Station, Worship 94.5 FM. Digging in those crates for that way back Wednesday, my man Michael Jackson with Lady in My Life. Hanging out with my man Marquis Green, and I understand this is one of your favorite records as well.
Love it. Oh my goodness. It's so vulnerable to me. I mean, he did She's Out of My Life on Off the Wall, but Lady in My Life, it was something how his voice carried across the music, even all the way to the end with the breakdown of him just feeling it, just vibing out.
Oh, was you about to hit the note?
I almost did, and then I was like, nah.
Of course, I've been rocking with you for a while, so I can tell that Michael is one of your inspirations. Are there any other artists that you will mark as inspirations for you?
I mean, you know what's crazy? At home, I actually made a poster of this. Okay. If I can remember off the top of my head, I have Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson, Prince on one column. Then I have Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder on another column. And then Teddy Pendergrass and Al Green, my bad.
I'm not even mad at those choices. Every last one of those icons. Listen, we're going to play some more of your music coming up.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
We hanging out.
Yes, we are.
That's what we do.
Like I said, lock the door.
That's right. So keep it locked right here. It's more on the way. The Inspiration Station. Glow in the Dark. My man Marquis Green, right here, your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM, hanging out with me on the love offering tonight for the takeover. And of course, we have like the slow joints, the sweet ballads, the R&B mood type records, and then you got these mid tempos and these up tempos that kind of take a life of its own as well. Tell me a little bit about the approach when you're doing records like this.
Oddly enough, I let the music speak to me. And I know that might sound a little crazy, but just vibe with me for a second, please, if you don't mind. Tune in and catch a vibe. But the music will kind of dictate what the song is about. You can almost hear the words. You hear the melodies. Maybe subconsciously you don't even realize that you're forming a story. But once I have that story, once I have the melody down, then I don't even sometimes go, like, the process of writing, I'm all over the place. I can start with the hook. I can start with the vamp at the very end of the song. Start with the bridge and just work backwards. How'd I get here? So it's just, that's the best part of writing, is just the freedom. You don't have any limitations.
And we're here. We have a show this weekend at Maitland Conservatory, and that's the main reason we have you on tonight, because I want the people to understand that you're out here working. So let us know some details about this show for Saturday.
Man. I'm so thankful. It's the Listen to Your Neighbors series done by Paradox East, run by my man T-Mill. He's really trying to shine a light on not just local talent, but just saying I quoted something where I'm going to keep on saying this, but I'm trying to take the local out of artists. You get what I mean? So I just want us all to just be seen and viewed as respected artists around this city. And further, the show itself is 2 30-minute sets of all original music. I have a band behind me, which is fantabulous, by the way. My goodness. The things I want to say on the radio. But I have a band behind me. I have sponsors behind me. I have an amazing manager who's been killing it, by the way. Just been killing it, by the way. But it's just been a very humbling experience, just getting around people who are encouraging you to bet on yourself. And that's what Listen to Your Neighbors has been for me. The show is sold out, which, yes, it's a great problem to have. But what I will say is, if anybody is at home, you drug your feet and didn't buy a ticket when you could have, and I'm not going to be mad at you, I promise, I'm not mad. What you can do, though, is go ahead and click on the same link that I had sent you, okay? And you know who I'm talking to, but click on the same link and go to the live stream. It's obviously significantly cheaper, but still, that's how you can support. That's how you can still be a part of it. You can be in the room. I believe that we're going to be reading some of the comments out, so, be mindful. I will have family members, and, just think before you speak. But yes, Listen to Your Neighbors, Volume 5, featuring me, Marquis Green, this Saturday, actually. I want to say from 6 to 8. Yeah. But get there a little early so you can get a good seat.
Sold out. We love to hear it. Now listen, we got a little more time with my man Marquis Green, but I also want to remind you that Saturday, the VFW Post 2702 is inviting you to their annual Black History Trivia Luncheon. So that is going down from 12 to 4 p.m. at the VFW, located at 2900 Memorial Parkway in Huntsville. The event is free and open to the public. And of course, details on our website, worship945.com. So much more on the way. Keep it locked right here, your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM. One of my favorite tracks from my man Marquis Green, Love Hard. I play that quite a bit right here on the show, my guy.
Thank you.
But like I said, one of my favorites from your album, Pulse. Tell me the backstory to that. Tell me a little bit about the process. How did you come up with that record?
If I take it back a little bit further, I had a song called I'd Rather, which is probably the precursor to Love Hard. I'd Rather basically set up this idea of we're together, and I don't need any outside entertainment. I don't need any outside activity. I'd rather be here with you, and that to me is just how you would present yourself to your partner. Love Hard is, after years of however many years of being in a relationship, I think we fall into this complacent space, So I think with Love Hard, for me, it was okay, yeah, this isn't as easy as I love you and we're gonna be together and be happy ever after. This actually takes some work. Like, love ain't easy. It's hard. So there you go. So yeah.
Now, we are far from done. My man Marquis Green is hanging out with us tonight for the takeover. We're going to play some more classics. Got some more stuff to discuss, right?
Yes, sir.
So y'all keep it locked right here to your inspiration station.
94.5. Come on now.
Slide through, my man Marquis Green. One of the tracks on the new album coming up, round 2. Do we have an expected date for the album yet?
Let me see. January, February, March, April's around the corner. I'm a little, maybe after April.
No worries, no worries. We'll keep our eyes and ears out for that. But tell me a little bit about the process for round 2. Who did you work with for that particular record?
Man, Slide Through was produced by my guy Rich Green, no relation, and and 88 Set It Straight. He's another producer, like a brother to me. And so I want to say after we did a show, it was Mars Music Hall back in 2021 during COVID. So we didn't have an after party. We went straight to the house and they started making beats and I just started freestyling something off of it. And the song just continued to grow from there. You fast forward, if you heard on the track, you have DJ Primetime 256, as he would say to the world. So my thing is it's something about like mixtapes. You remember the old school mixtapes where you had DJ Drama and all of the like. So that's what I wanted. Okay. What I got was a little bit more of a story, but it still made it work. And I love that record. I really do.
Yes, sir. Now listen, we're hanging out with my man Marquis Green tonight, and we're going to get into some more of his records, but I also want to encourage you guys to go get those early bird tickets for the 29th annual Joe Douglas Old School and Blues Festival. That's taking place on Saturday, March 23rd at the Huntsville Dragway. So if you log on to www.jde.live right now, you can purchase those $50 early bird tickets online. Now, if you need more details on that, check us out, worship945.com. But in the meantime, keep it locked. We got more on the way. The Inspiration Station, Worship 94.5 FM. The Inspiration Station, Worship 94.5 FM. Your man RoJay holding it down for you with my man Marquis Green, the takeover, man. It's been an incredible night. I'm hoping everybody gets out to your show on Saturday at the Maitland Conservatory. The show kicks off at 6. It is sold out, but you can get those streaming tickets still. So get on the socials and on the internet to get that information so that you guys can make that happen. So while we're speaking of that, Marquis, let them know where they can follow you and your journey and get additional information from your social media.
Okay, on Facebook and on Instagram, it is the Marquis Green. That is the MarquisGreen. Now, if you want to just be fancy, right, you can go to my website, www.marquisgreen.com, spelled the exact same way as I did. And other than that, if you see me out in the street, just ask. You know, I'm cool. I'm approachable. I'm a nice guy, and I believe in you. Okay. I believe that children are the future. Okay? Yeah. You lead them.
Well, I appreciate your time. I promise you it's going to be a crazy time this Saturday. So you guys support our artists, man. Seriously.
Thank you. Thank y'all for listening. I'll see you soon.
And keep it locked right here. I got more on the way. The Inspiration Station. Worship 94.5 FM.